Greetings, Professor. We are Team 1 of Software Engineering Capstone project and we would like to showcase our midterm presentation and demo of our client project. And I would like to represent my team members. Myself, Subramanya Rahul Annavajula, will be working as team lead and backend developer. Sai Sushant Reddy Junalgada will be working as tester and backend developer. Veeramma Buddapati will be working as front-end developer. Suresh Reddy Perum will be working as a backend developer. Bilal Yusuf will be working as tester and front-end developer, and Sahit Vardhan Reddy Vancha will be working as front-end developer. This slide majorly gives the information about the team member names and their roles. In the next slide, we'll discuss about the overview of this midterm presentation. Now, let us understand about the presentation overview of this midterm presentation. So there are several pointers involved in our presentation. So the first pointer is about the introduction. So introduction majorly focus on describing who is the client and what is the application and what problems this application solve in real time. So coming to the second pointer, we have the development process. So in this development process, we have several technologies that are used in the application, and also we have the methodologies in the application, and why we are using these particular methodologies and technologies are described. So coming to the third pointer, which is the quick project demo. So this pointer majorly focus on showing a quick demo on the DineNGo application. So coming to the fourth pointer, which is next release features. So the features which are need to be completed and the features which are completed, and the next release what features are included, and the project completion scale out of 100% is majorly discussed in the fourth pointer. So in the next slide, we'll majorly discuss about the introduction to the DineNGo project, and let's go through it. In this slide, we'll talk about the introduction. Introduction mainly focus on the name of the client, what exactly the project is about, the project goals, and the name of the project and the project login UI. So coming back to the introduction, so the name of the client is Driven Software Solutions. This client majorly focus on delivering world-class solutions to end consumers. One of the major solution or idea which is going to be developed and deployed in real time is DineNGo application. It is a great application which is the process of managing a restaurant in an efficient way. So what is an meaning of efficient way? So let us understand here. The efficient way is a sequence of solutions that are being developed in research and development methodology. So in this software, in this particular application, the development process and methodologies like the agile methodology and how it can be integrated with the process of application development will be explained in the upcoming slides. The main goal of this DineNGo application is to help the restaurants to easily access the information of various services provided, such as visualizing the tables information in a centralized UI, access the list of orders which are placed in the restaurant, access the daily sales reports to analyze the business performance in with respect to the profits and losses, and also it has a great feature, date range selection, so which helps the restaurants administrators to easily analyze the business performance with a particular date range. So it also helps to easily access the sales reports with a particular date too. Also, this centralized UI visualizes all kinds of subscriptions from the various customers. So this enables the restaurants managers or administrators to understand the performance and see how many customers are there in their particular restaurant. And also it has a great visualization about the food inventory. So all the food inventory, it tries to displace all kinds of food which is available in the backend, and it also helps the to plan the budget for filling these items in the inventory. And this feature is a great feature while coming to the budget planning. And coming back to this application, this has a dining solution which enables admins and managers of particular restaurants which use this application. They can easily access all the above features and manage the services effectively. The major advantage of this application is user profile setting. So this enables the employees of particular restaurant who are assigned to particular roles such as the manager, table, QR, kiosk. These are all the different roles which are explained detailed detail in the next upcoming slides. So each role have role-based access mechanism. So this allows the respective role which is assigned to particular user can log in and visualize their dashboard and help the customers to easily take the orders and serve the orders in an efficient way. So with the help of different features, this application is developed in a wide areas, and it will be deployed in different countries across the world. So it also enables the customers to easily pay their respective amount from the table itself. So this payment feature is called the payment on fly. So this feature majorly focus using the QR code and the Clover payment. Yes, Clover payment is a real-time payment feature which enables restaurants to automate the payment process. While this Clover payment integration is further being developed as Clover dining integration in this particular DineNGo application. This enables the restaurants to easily access all kinds of restaurant information in a single tap and in a single go. And this is a great feature, and this solves so many real-time problems which are facing by the restaurants in daily life. So this also helps to easily manage all kinds of services in an efficient way. And with the password expiration feature in this application, it allows employees in the particular restaurant to change their password frequently to maintain the security internal to the restaurant. So this feature tries to provide a higher level of security, inside the restaurant. Also, there is a login screen, so which is visualized in this particular slide. So this is a great UI, and it tries to display the DineNGo, which is a tables, and we have a login UI which tries to ask about the login information, which is a username and password. So this can be logged in as a different kinds of users. So as discussed earlier, so this can be logged in as manager or the admin, the kiosk or table, so the QR. So these are the different roles which are assigned to the particular employees in the organization to access the dashboard effectively, and tries to log into the system and take the orders in an easy way. And the project will be given in an upcoming slides. The quick demo of the project will be given in the upcoming slides. Now I would like to request Suresh to give a detailed explanation of DineNGo application solutions to the problems which are frequently faced by the restaurants.
Yeah, thank you, Rahul. So I'll discuss about technical solutions this application provides us. So first one is a customized reservation of tables. This helps customers to reserve the tables and placing an order with ease of access. So order can be placed with the minimal steps, and we have multiple roles like manager, kiosk, and admin and QR pay roles. So within the admin dashboard, we can assign multiple roles to individual users as well. So we can see day-to-day reports as a in a visualization order in the admin dashboard and other user roles as well. So visualized list of orders per users, visualizing the inventory, whatever products we all have, and recommending customers about top orders and trendy orders, and different payment methods, which includes QR pays, Clover Mini, device payment method, and credit card payments, and that also includes cashless, cardless order payments, and displaying payment list. And
Hello, I would like to present in this section development process, technologies, and methodology. Team 1 using in development. The Team 1 in their plan of developing and upgrading DineGo software is to process applications through several phases: planning, requirement analysis, designing, development, which means implementing the code, testing, deploying, integration, review, and evaluation the software. Besides, Team 1 choose a web technology to develop DineGo new feature. So web technology including two main parts. front-end development and back-end development. So in front-end team using HTML to develop the web pages, using cascading style sheets to format the layout of pages and enhance the user interface style. Also using the JavaScript Angular framework to make the app more dynamic and interactive. Team 1 uses Angular because it provides a development platform that can allow the team to build applications that can run on mobile, tablet, laptop, and desktop. In back-end development, Team 1 using Node.json and MongoDB. Node.json used for a server-side operation to link the user request through the Angular to database in MongoDB, and MongoDB were responding to the user requests. Team 1 in their plan decided to use Agile methodology. Agile method breaks development into iteration. Each cycle is designed, built, and tested. So the team using Agile Scrum Sprint to develop the DineNGo new features. So the upgrading may have 6 sprints, about 200 hours. Each sprint, in each sprint has a main and review meeting between product owner and the developer teams. Product owner representing stockholder, customer, and users of restaurant. Each sprint has planning meeting. Tasks are break out in 1 to 4 weeks. Team has daily scrum meetings, synchronized or asynchronizing meeting each 24 hours. In the end of each sprint, task is reviewed and approved by the client, then push into master branch. Advantage of using process that including requirement analysis, testing, integration, review, and evaluation of the software to ensure the requirement met and deliver app with a high quality. Also, the team one using the web technology because can run dynamic app into several devices, operating system, and browser devices such as laptop, tablet, desktop, with a friendly user interface and interactive use of the Dine app. Also, the team one using Agile message Scrum to reduce major risks by incremental steps in short time interval of a sprint, very flexible and efficient in dealing with the change. Clients also available for meeting with developer teams. Most of the time, they communicate through the team apps, Slacks.
Hey, thank you, Bilal. So, myself, Sahith, and Veera will be continuing this demo of what features we have implemented. So, currently, what we are seeing is the admin dashboard. This is the existing dashboard. So, admin and manager has the like ability to change user roles. So, only as of now, they have the authority to change the user roles.
Myself, Virama. So in our application to create the new user profile, only the admin user role or manager user role users can add the new user. To add the new user, the details for the user such as username and password along with this table name should be provided. After this details provided, the admin user will select the user role to the user, newly creating user. So previously we can select only one user role, but now after implement the new feature, we can select more than one user role to the newly creating user role. So once selected the appropriate user roles, click on the create user button, so the data will be saved in the backend database. After the data is saved in the database, we can see the list of user profiles in the profile section while login with the admin user role. So here in this section, we can see the number of user roles to the one user. If admin user wants to edit the user role to the one user, so the user can edit here the edit options such as like can add one more user role or can delete the existing user role to the available users. So like this, user can add the user roles directly here in the profile section as well.
Okay, so here user logs into the application by providing valid credentials such as username and password. So below, as we can see, is the sample code. So if user has more than one role, then it will redirect to the next screen where the user can select one of the role from the available options. Also, if user has only one role, then it will automatically navigate to the user role corresponding user role dashboard. So we have a list of roles only when he has multiple roles selected. So when a user has multiple user roles, in this case we have two user roles such as table and kiosk. So a user may select only one option at a time. So once the user selects it, it will navigate to the corresponding user role dashboard. In this scenario, we select the first option, table user role. So it will navigate to the table dashboard. Yeah, from the previous slide, when we click on table user role, so it redirect to the table user role dashboard. So this is the table user role dashboard what we are seeing right now. In this slide, we can see that the table user role is placing an order by adding items to the cart successfully. This is sample scenario of one user role functionality. So like this, we have another user role such as kiosk or QR order, admin or manager.
In the previous slides, we saw a sample scenario of table user role dashboard and then how they add the new items to the cart. So like that, it will be processed while login with the table user role. If user selects the kiosk user, so it will be redirected to the kiosk user role dashboard. So this is the dashboard of the kiosk user. This is the project status of. So here in the green color we highlighted that is a deliver to the client, which is a version 1, and that is a one we are going to show in the live demo. And coming to the yellow version, which is the second version of the features. So at present the development is completed and we are waiting for the client review. So once the client review is completed, we will move to the third version of the features. So at present we are in the phase of getting the in detail requirements of the version 3. So the complete status of the project is 30% we completed so far, and we will move on to um the live demo of the project. Yes, thank you. So at present, the application is running in the local server 4200. So once the server is up, we can access the application in the Chrome, in Chrome or Mozilla Firefox. So right now I'm going to open the application in the Chrome. So here in the Chrome, I'm logging with the application using the admin user role or manager user role. So right now I'm logging with the admin user, admin@kenasa.com. Yeah, Sahit.
Yeah, so this is the admin dashboard. So basically, admin has the access to give multiple user roles. So previously, only one user role can be assigned for a particular user. So now, as of now, we made changes like adding a new user by giving his username, password, etc. So we can add multiple users with the help of admin over here. So Vida, you can
Yeah. So once the admin user is providing the user details such as username, password, and along with the table name, so the admin user select the more than one user role. So the currently the available user roles are manager, table, kiosk, and QR order. So once the user role is selected, click on the create profile. So once it is done, the data will be saved in the backend database. So we can see the list of available users in the database. So here in the profile section, we can see the list of users. So if we observe here in the first user table@kinesa.com, for that user we have user role type is the table user. If we want to add the one more user role, we can yeah, click on the drop down. We can select the user whatever we want user role. So if we select the manager, the manager user role will be added to the user. Yeah, click on that user roles like manager and kiosk along with the table. Yeah, now if we observe here, three user roles are to the first user and only one user role to the second user. So like this we can edit the user roles. But previously we have only one user role to the one user. So right now we can edit the user role directly here, even for the existing users. So like this, we can change the user roles dynamically without without facing any issues to the existing users. Now, once user roles are edited in the profile section, whenever login with the application, yeah, site.
Yeah. So if we log in with the table right now, so once we click on logout, can you click on logout? Yeah, when you click on login right now, as the table user has multiple user roles, it will provide us, if the user has multiple role, it will provide us a list of roles available. So now we can log in as a table or a manager. So when we click on table, it will redirect to the table dashboard like this. So here we can see we can add multiple items and add to the order. So whenever we add all the items, so the cart becomes successful. So also when we log out and log in through another user, like wait a second, I'll give my password. And when we click on sign in, so when we log in through as a table or kiosk user, so we can see what all are the roles available for the kiosk user. So this is the kiosk dashboard. Here we need to enter the table number. So yeah, this is the kiosk dashboard what we are seeing right now. So previously there was no functionality like this where it would directly go to the dashboard. So as of now, we added a functionality where kiosk user has a specific adds a table number or multiple user roles, as we have seen in the case of a table user.
Yeah. So yeah, in the previous Sahit explained about the kiosk user role related dashboard and the table user role dashboard. So for the first table user, the user has more than one user role. So when user is trying to log in, it was redirected to select the appropriate user role to log into the particular dashboard. But coming to the second user, that is a kiosk user, when he wants to try to log in, he has only one user role, that is a kiosk user role. So it was automatically redirected to the kiosk user dashboard only, other than asking to choose the user role. So this is what we implemented. Now coming to, we will show the just the major code changes we did for this feature implementation. Yeah, can you go to the core? Can you open the login dot component dot ts? Yeah. Now go to the line number 98. Yeah, so in the line number 98, if we observe, once we get the data, we can see that if user has more than one user role in the line number 105, if the role length greater than 1, it means like the user has more than one user role. So at that time, we are asking to select the role. So to select the role, we have to navigate to the new page. For that one, we implemented the new one. Can you please open the role role hyphen select dot component dot ts. Yeah, so here once the user has more than one user role, it will be redirected to this component, and then asking the user to select the particular user role that he wants. So if user has admin or manager, if he want to log into that, he will log into the admin dashboard. If user wants to choose the table dashboard, table user role, it will navigate to the table user role dashboard. So like this, it will be navigate to the appropriate user role dashboard. Now coming back to the login component.ts, the previous one. Yeah. If the user has only one user role in the else section, it will be automatically redirected to the appropriate user role dashboard instead of asking to choose the user role. That is the else block in the line number 109 and 110. So like this, user navigate to the appropriate dashboard. So to choose that user role, we are getting the dashboard, right? So once that is selected, we are going like that. And I shown only that admin user can edit the user roles dynamically for the existing users or newly creating users. For that one, we can see, can you please open the drop down hyphen user roles dot component dot html drop down use, yeah, dot html, the second one. Yeah. If we observe from the line number 1 to 7, it was the previous code. So there we can select only one user role at a time. But in the current feature we implemented, we can select more than one user role, even to the existing user. So this is the sample code for that, and this is the major code changes for the user can edit the user roles. This is the feature we implemented so far, and we delivered to the client, and it was successfully on the live so far. And coming to this is the version one we delivered so far. And coming
But
to right
also
now,
like to mention one more point, Veera. So
mhm,
this is from the front end point of view. So in order to add multiple users, we used ng multi-select. From the backend point of view, what we have done is like instead of string data type, we used array data type. So previously it was string data type, and now we are using array data type. So that it accommodates multiple users. So
yeah,
you
yeah.
can continue.
Yeah, thank you, Sahit, to add that point. Yeah, this is the feature successfully done, and coming to that, this is the version one related release, and at present we are in the version two release. So the development is completed, and we are waiting for the client review. So once it is completed, we will move to the third version of the features. So far, we completed the 30% of the project features in this project. Thank you. And I'm hand over to the Sai for the next section.
Thank you, Veera and Said, for giving the brief explanation of a demo of our project. Now I'm going to explain about the features of our project which need to be implemented or has been implemented. So right now we are in the sprint 3. Our main task in the sprint 3 was to implement the payment system towards the Clover device. We usually used to run this app in a mobile application. There used to be customers, and the admin used to have the hotels who were handling this whole scenarios. In the upcoming futures, we're going to release our credit card payments and debit, or the online payments like QR payments. It needs to be included in our Clover device and also in the mobile application. We are facing issue right now was when we order the menu from our mobile device, it's not even asking for the payment system. It's directly taking towards the bill generating issue. So this is the issue right now. We are working on this future. So we are trying to implement that to resolve the issues, which will help the payment system to be gated in between the taking orders to the checkout system, where the customer can go through the payment system and he can pay with his credit, debit, or if you want to pay his cash through, he can do that, or else we can use Apple Pay or those kind of things. And in the previously they're having issues with their UI interfaces too, and they asked to reset their interfaces too. We have done that. Next I'm going to explain about the next slide. In the previous slide, we have mainly discussed about the only the sprint 3, or which we are working on the present slide in the present sprint. Now I'm going to explain about the sprints we have finished and we need to be finished in the future. First, we'll go with the sprints we have been finished. We have finished 2 sprints until now, which is first sprint. We have worked on the multiple user selection issues. To resolve this issue, we have created the separate interfaces for the user and the administration. And in the sprint 2, we worked on the payment system, which were not in the project previously. We have implemented that, but due to some technical issues, we need to work on the sprint 3 also with the same payment system, and we have resolved all the issues right now. And in the future, like sprint 4, 5 and 6, we need to visualize the UI. At present, we are having some issues with the interface. We are looking to work on that in the next sprint. And we need to implement the payment system. After when the payment has been received, the Clover need to generate the receipt. But right now we're having issue with the payment system. Like if the person has been placed an order, it's directly taking to the after finishing payment system, it's going to print the receipt and it's delivering to the hotel management. So they are thinking that the payment has been already done. So we're having this issue. We need to be working on that in the future. And also we need to resolve the kiosk time system. Like if the user has been in the online for more than 30 seconds, in the offline for more than 30 seconds or 1 minute, it's redirecting towards the front page, and so he's having a lot of issue with that. So we are trying to implement that in the future. And and I'm going to explain about the next slide. In the previous slides, I have mainly explained about the futures of our project, and now I'm going to say about the testing. I would say that testing is one of the key features of our project, because when we are working on the testing, we are able to identify the loops and the bugs where we might face issues in the future. And we are when we are working on the testing, we are able to identify that we are having some technical glitches also, like the screen chaos or those kind of things. We are able to resolve those things. And I would say that until now we have finished only 30% of our project. By the end of the sprint 3, we are going to finish up to 50% of our project. And then the next slide, we as a team learned a lot of new things while working on this project. I would thank you, my professor, for giving this opportunity. Thank you, professor, and I would like to thank all of my teammates for giving their valuable feedbacks on the project.